Across our world, beneath shifting sands, in the deepest seas, and etched into the very landscape, lie echoes of civilizations long past. Monuments of incredible scale. Feats of engineering that defy our understanding. They stand as silent witnesses to stories untold, to knowledge perhaps lost. What secrets do these ancient enigmas hold? What profound questions do they pose about those who came before us? We seek answers. We find only more questions. An endless pursuit into the shadows of antiquity. Our journey begins off the coast of Achaea, Greece. Here, legends whispered for millennia spoke of Helike, a prosperous city, fabled to have been swallowed whole by Poseidon's wrath in a single, cataclysmic night. Ancient texts, from the likes of Pausanias and Strabo, detailed its demise in 373 BC, lost to an earthquake and a subsequent tsunami. For centuries, it remained a myth. A cautionary tale. Until dedicated searchers dared to believe the legends were not merely stories. In the 1980s, the Helike project, led by Dora Katsanapula and Steven Soter, began its patient, meticulous quest. They weren't looking in the deep sea, but in a fossilized lagoon, now inland due to geological shifts. And there, buried beneath layers of sediment, they found it. Walls. Pottery fragments. Coins depicting the head of Poseidon. Tangible evidence of a city. The myth, reborn as history. Helike. Not lost to the deep ocean, but entombed in ancient lagoon sediments, a unique archaeological record. Further south, off the coast of Laconia, near the island of Elefanisos, lies another submerged marvel, Pavlopetri. Unlike Helike, this city was never merely a legend. Discovered in 1967 by Nicholas Fleming, Pavlopetri revealed itself as the oldest submerged city in the world. Dating back nearly 5,000 years to the Bronze Age. An ancient urban center, preserved almost perfectly by the very waters that claimed it. A true ghost town, undisturbed beneath the waves. What makes Pavlopetri so extraordinary is its unparalleled state of preservation. Here, entire buildings remain discernible. Streets, courtyards, even tombs are still etched into the seabed. It offers a unique window into the early urban planning of a Bronze Age civilization. A sophisticated layout. Residential areas, public spaces. Who were these people? What lives did they lead in this remarkably advanced settlement? The sea guards its secrets, allowing glimpses, but never the full story. From the depths of the sea, we turn our gaze skyward, to the vast, windswept steppes of Kazakhstan. Here, on a scale that beggars belief, lie enigmatic earthworks visible only from above. The Steppe Geoglyphs. Discovered in 2007 by Dimitri Day using Google Earth, these massive formations, squares, rings, swastikas, crosses, stretch for hundreds of meters. A secret kept by the land itself for millennia. Who built them? And why did they create art for an audience far above? The sheer age of these geoglyphs is astounding. Carbon dating places some as old as 8,000 years, from the Neolithic or Copper Age. Potentially predating even the famed Nazca lines by thousands of years. The largest, the Ushtagay Square, spans some 300 meters. Constructed from earthen mounds and ditches, a colossal effort was expended by cultures we know little about. Were they astronomical observatories? Territorial markers? Ritualistic sites? The theories abound. The definitive answer remains elusive. Across continents, in the lush Diquis Delta of Costa Rica, another enigma lies scattered, hundreds of perfectly carved stone spheres. Discovered in the 1930s by United Fruit Company workers clearing jungle, these granodiorite orbs range in size from mere centimeters to a colossal 2.4 meters in diameter. Their near-perfect spherical shape is a testament to incredible skill and patience. But by whom? And for what purpose were these silent, stony sentinels created? Archaeologists attribute these spheres to the extinct Diquis culture, dating them between AD 600 and 1600. How they achieved such precision without metal tools or advanced mathematics is a profound mystery. Were they symbols of status or power? Markers for astronomical alignments? Navigational aids? Or perhaps something far more esoteric? Many were moved from their original locations, some even used as garden ornaments, stripping away vital contextual clues, leaving us with only the flawless stones and questions. Beneath the quiet village of Longyou, in China's Zhejiang province, lies a breathtaking subterranean complex of man-made caves. Discovered by chance in 1992 by villagers draining a pond, these 36 massive caverns are an engineering marvel. Each covering around 1,000 square meters, descending some 30 meters deep into solid siltstone. Hand-carved with astonishing precision. Walls, ceilings, and pillars covered in parallel chisel marks, creating a uniform pattern. The scale of the Longyou Caves is staggering. Estimates suggest millions of cubic meters of rock were removed, an effort that would have required thousands of laborers working for years, if not decades. Yet, there is not a single historical record mentioning their construction. No tools were found. No evidence of the people who created them. What was their purpose? A secret palace? Military storage? Burial chambers? A monumental undertaking, erased from history, leaving only the silent, chiseled rock faces to ponder. Deep within the desolate empty quarter of Oman, whispered legends spoke of Ubar, the Atlantis of the sands. A prosperous frankincense trading hub, fabled to have been destroyed by divine wrath for its wickedness. For millennia, it existed only in myth and ancient texts, like the Quran. Until a team led by Nicholas Clapp, armed with satellite imagery and historical maps, set out to find it in the early 1990s. The desert, they hoped, held its secrets close. In 1992, the search yielded astonishing results. Beneath the shifting dunes, the team unearthed an octagonal fortress, wells, and evidence of ancient trade routes converging there. Ubar was real. Its destruction, however, was not divine, but geological. The city had been built atop a vast limestone cavern, weakened by the over-extraction of water from its wells. It simply collapsed into a massive sinkhole. A city swallowed, not by divine judgment, but by its own resourcefulness. A stark reminder of human impact. Our final enigma brings us to Baalbek, Lebanon. A site dominated by the monumental Roman Temple of Jupiter, and its neighboring temples of Bacchus and Venus. But beneath these Roman structures lies a foundation of an entirely different order. Unfathomably massive hewn blocks of stone. The trilithon, 3 such blocks, each estimated to weigh between 800 and 1,000 tons. Stones of a scale that defy conventional explanation of ancient engineering. And then there is the Mater stone, or Stone of the South, still in its quarry nearby. A single, colossal block estimated to weigh between 1,200 and 1,650 tons. It remains partially attached to the bedrock. A testament to ambition, but also to a limit, perhaps. How were the other blocks, many of similar weight, moved and precisely placed? Roman lifting technology, impressive as it was, seems insufficient for such a task. Was this an earlier civilization's work? An unknown people with forgotten techniques? Helike. Pavlopetri. The Steppe Geoglyphs. Costa Rica spheres. The Longyou Caves. Ubar. Baalbek. 7 ancient enigmas, each a profound puzzle. They challenge our assumptions about ancient capabilities, about lost knowledge, about the sheer scale of human ambition. They remind us that history is not a closed book, but an ever-unfolding narrative, with vast, unexplained chapters waiting to be discovered. Or perhaps, never fully understood. What drove these ancient peoples to create structures of such immense scale and precision? Was it spiritual devotion? Territorial assertion? Or a mastery of science and engineering that has simply vanished from our collective memory? Each site stands as a silent question mark, a testament to ingenuity, perhaps, but but also to the profound gaps in our understanding. The journey into the past is not about finding all the answers. It is about embracing the mystery. About listening to the whispers from forgotten worlds. And continuing to ask, how? And why?